Alright, so we have a new version of the Super Metroid Randomizer that I've never seen before. Apparently, there's a whole new website with a million more options than I'm used to. So, biggest one being, this is a real, full randomizer. It does not just move the items into the major areas, it puts them into any area. So it actually rewards you for 100%ing the game and knowing where everything is. So I very much looking forward to that. We also have a lot of new custom sprites that I haven't seen before. Just gonna move. I feel like I messed that up last time. I reversed those and I didn't mean to. Let's go. We'll see if habits work. So we got a new ship. Yeah. Give me that perfectly round sphere. What do we look like? Good old finger guns? Yeah. Pew pew. Oh, that's interesting. This one does not, so the other randomizer I'm more used to gives you activated Brinstar. I guess we're in criteria, aren't we? Yeah. Anyway, after you pick up the morph ball and such, then the enemies spawn. So I don't usually see any of this as the unoccupied quiet version. Not used to that. I mean, all it does is I don't have to fight a handful of little enemies. Supposedly they've made the elevator a little faster. They definitely made the fanfare a lot shorter. So you're not sitting there waiting for the game to get around to allowing you to keep going. Still no bad guys. There we go. There's some bad guys. I'm gonna guess that this is Morph Ball, because that is almost always where it is. I'm completely off where I should be for that. We jump over. That was bad. That first one almost had it. We jump over him. We open it up. Oh, really? Am I doing something wrong here? I'm not actually gaining any height off of that damage boost. I could just be in the wrong position because it's a different sprite, but there comes a point where that's not really the problem. Jump over. Open it up. There we go. I like the damage sprite, though. Alright, screw that guy. Zoom. There we go. There's our super missile. Zoom. Not going very fast yet, but we will. It's early. Just some more missiles. No bomb yet. Feels like every time I do this, I get the power bombs by now. And then you can start checking a whole bunch of extra stuff, but they're gonna make me work for it today. They're gonna make me work for it. That's fine. Pew pew. What? You would, if you're gonna speedrun the game in any capacity, this is the room you practice. Man, I really, really like just how round he is. That was when I was playing Sonic 2. That was something I always really liked about single player and hated about multiplayer. Was in single player, you were so round. And then in multiplayer, like, it wasn't a robust multiplayer, but there was a little multiplayer mode. But because it was split screen, and back then everything was an old CRT monitor, I don't have bombs, so I don't think I can actually... Oh, that's a save point. Alright. Everything was an old CRT monitor, so, like, instead of being round like this, you looked like oblong like this the whole time. You were just always squashed. So they could fit both players on the same screen, one on top of the other. And that bothered me more than anything. Alright, well... bomb of some variety is probably down here. There we go. Oh! They actually make you fight the boss this time. The other randomizer won't make you fight that boss unless you have real bombs. And by fight, apparently it's one shot with super missiles. Okay. What do our bombs look like? Oh, we have power bomb, not regular bomb. And I'm not going to waste them. Alright, now the question is, which way do we go? Because now we have the standard options, but I actually have way fewer checks than I'm used to so far. So... let's go get all of this stuff down here that I'm used to getting anyway. Because like I said, this is... I think they used to call this open mode. More missiles. So it used to be that if you knew something was a... it's interesting. It used to be if you knew something was ammo. Great example is what I'm heading to right now, the Billy Mays room. Vanilla, it's 2 ammo tanks. So in a, I think they call it a tournament mode randomizer or something like that, the regular old, what used to be the default. Let's get this now. Alright, so problem being, I need I need a minimum of 3 of these to get through the Billy Mays room. But I did see another setting I could turn on, which is another quality of life thing that we haven't quite got to capitalize on yet. Let's see if it works. I guess I can just come in the other side. Let's see if this does what I think it does. If it works, we'll go back down. If it doesn't... There is an option to reload your health and ammunition on save. And what does that mean? It means you don't have to sit around grinding enemies to refill your energy when you're doing a trick that requires taking damage or something. Would have been handy to get the morph ball, except there's no save point nearby. So instead of having to go all the way back to the gunship, you can just go to the nearest save point. Just a quality of life thing, makes things go faster, does not have any impact on actual gameplay. Let's go this way first. We'll get the other one on the way out. So, boing, boing, drop bomb. What was that? I am noticing a few graphical things, but yeah. The Billy Mays room. But wait, there's more. Alright, well that's not the worst. Dang it. It's annoying to have to get out of this. Not impossible. Annoying, because you have to wait on the water to get low enough. There we go. And then we bomb our way out. One more check. Usually you skip the Billy Mays room because, again, it's only ever ammunition. So in the other randomizer mode, there's no reason to go there. You know it's only ever going to be ammo. But in this mode, it could be anything. It could even be ammo. I'm just excited to make it worthwhile to go everywhere. Look at that, we ended up with one extra power bomb anyway. And up this room again. If you are not familiar with this room, you should really just jump straight up. Just jump, jump. Don't go for the spin jumps. Don't go for anything other than just jump straight up onto the next available platform. It is far more reliable than any perceived speed you would get from trying to wall jump up the side. Doesn't stop me from trying. Just bam! Michael Jackson pose. Alright, let's see. Pretty sure that's all there is for this stuff, although we can get a quick refill right here. We have not got any major items yet. We've got 3... I mean, not counting Morph Ball. You have to have Morph Ball. 3 energy tanks and a reserve. Hey, does saving fill the reserve? It does. 10%. A tenth of the way through the game already. I'm sure that's what they mean. Alright, let's see what our freebie item over here is. I do like having energy, because that means I can just kind of ignore stuff and just run. On the other hand, having energy means they're probably going to expect us to do some runs through the hot zone. Really? When I stop for missiles, nobody actually drops them. Boing. Boing. I wonder if this randomizer... So something the other one does is it expects no tricks or anything. This one does. So they put Mock Ball at a low difficulty, I think they said. Which, to be fair, it is low difficulty. First try. It is that easy. You just, little bit of muscle memory to get, like, the basics down. Missile. More energy. More energy. Okay, are we just gonna face tank the entire game? Alright, what was in there? We have almost half of the total energy in the game already. I can use more power bombs. I like that I don't have to farm them out. Although in this case it would be very easy. Because these enemies right here, little grabby bug things, always drop power bombs. Alright, what do we got over here? We are not doing good for core items. Usually I've at least got something. What are you? Save room. The save room of death. If you can't wall jump. If you can't wall jump, that's a soft lock right there. Because this is where the game teaches you wall jumps. I believe these are called Etacoons. And these friendly little guys are attempting to teach you that you can wall jump by jumping back and forth. And they go, "Yay, you did it!" And then one of them even jumps and morphs to take you to this item. Look how happy he is. Yeah. What they don't teach you, you can actually wall jump on one wall and it's faster. Single wall jumps are one of the best things in this game, and they took it out of basically every future Metroid game, which is sad. You can do wall jumps, but you have to have two walls to bounce back and forth, and I think it's another layer on an already interesting mechanic. Wall jumps are this hidden thing that's handy, but not required for anything other than getting out of the wall jump area. So you take it a step further. Single wall jumps are handy, not required at all, they're just faster. What you got? Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Oh. I should have known. Get out of here. More ammo. In hindsight, I don't know. If I go in there, I don't know if I can get out. Come on. One of the downsides of custom sprites is it doesn't look exactly like you're used to, so it makes it ever so slightly harder to use some of those wall jumps and stuff. Charge beam in vanilla charge beam location. Are you going to give me some... I'll just go save the game. It's faster. Not only will I save the game, I will open that door so I don't have to later. I'm not good enough at doing... What's it called? The wave glitch or whatever. Why is that open? That is normally a... In hindsight, I wouldn't have been able to get here because I don't have the bomb. That's probably what it is. I wasted my power bomb, so I wouldn't have been able to get in. That's probably what they're thinking. they know they're hiding regular bomb from me. Not only are they hiding regular bomb, but we have so many. If I just die. Regular missile. Decent number of supers. But notably, not very many power bombs. Usually if I'm in a power bomb seed where they're expecting you to use power bomb on everything, I will get way more than this. Oh. I was trying to go for the double and line my shot up, and then I ended up getting none. More like Spore Yawn. This guy's name is Spore Spawn. Oh, got the double. So getting the double kind of made up for flubbing the one, but yeah, this is the boss where you get super missiles, so you're not supposed to have them. So he only takes, what was that, 4? 4 and he's out? And he was guarding... super missiles? Charge beam is not a bad item, it's just weird that vanilla charge beam was my own. If it wasn't for all of the energy, you could almost say this is a vanilla seed so far. Alright, I have 4. Oops. That makes me feel better about this. Come on, big boy. Alright, it's only 1. There's one of these rooms that you're normally supposed to drop bombs to trigger little pylons to go up and down. And if you have only power bombs, that's a lot of power bombs to spend. Spazer, there we go. One of the few irrelevant items in the game. Really cool early on. Honestly, I'm sad that it doesn't work later. But once you get Plasma Beam, it replaces it. Every other beam in the game stacks, but not Spazer. Boing. Alright, we are definitely not climbing. And we're not doing... not doing the X-ray scope, I think is what's over there. There's so much energy, it's almost not worth even refilling it. Alright, let's go see what's in what would be Spazer. Pew pew. Don't remember there being 2 blocks there. What do we got? All right. Do we try to go for Kraid? I'll give this a few tries. That jump, I read somewhere that they say that jump used to be impossible. Or thought to be impossible. Obviously it's not. And it's like, was it just groupthink? That people thought they couldn't do it, so they never bothered? Well, Kraid is going to be easy. Do I even go save? I'll save on the way out to reload super or power bombs. Yo, Kraid. Do you have a worthwhile item? I have to beat you anyway. But you know, it'd be cool. Be really cool if you had a cool item. Wow. Getting pulled off of everything. I have so many I don't care. There we go. Very sloppy, but when you give me this much energy and everything, I don't care. Technically a major item. At least it was that. It was the worst of the major items, but at least it was a major item. Now I don't even need to save to get my bombs back. Are you happy? Are you happy, Bugs? And there's usually an energy tank in here. So what do we get? More missiles. We have all the energy in the world. And no key items. Well, I think that means that next time, some hell runs.